Hello everyone, welcome to a new video for NASDAQ price prediction based on Elliott wave analysis starting on the weekly chart here. We are looking at a 1, 2, 3, 4 and a 5 wave 3 for the blue scenario where you have a bigger 1, 2, 3, 4 and a 5. We are currently in this wave 5 towards the upside where we are looking for the blue zone here to be hit in between the 1.618 taken from the 1-2 here, which is hitting perfectly inside the fib level also for a wave 5 taken from the wave 1 in the yellow. Based on the wave 3, very nice hit, of course. We might, of course, reach this 37k800. Currently, we are in this wave 5 towards the upside. If we take a closer look on the daily here, we can see that this wave 5 towards the upside has started in 1, 2, 3 and potentially wave 4 here, of course, as an WX and a Y and continuation towards the upside. And that because, of course, potentially, of course, that we have finished a 3-wave structure here, unless we're looking for something else. And yeah, still, of course, looking for 1.38, 1.618 in an expanding flat. Therefore, of course, this will be kind of like wave 2 here, and we're gonna label this as double 1, 2 there. And of course, in case that we reach lower than this, and that means, of course, a bigger scenario that it might be unfolding here as an ABC for the next target, and transforming this move towards the downside as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for a bigger wave C here in an expanding flat. This, of course, our recession signal. Of course, lower than this scenario, definitely we are in a big recession to move towards the downside to hit the 0.23 as well in a confluence, of course, for the targets here. For a wave 4, back to it again, taking the low one more time, shifting the wave 4 to here as an expanding flat, and then moving for a wave 5 toward the upside. So this is how the things might work, of course, in case we are in a recession. Now, currently, we see higher prices. Of course, the latest days, we are estimating, of course, a bullish market here. We're not yet 100% bullish. As usual, I always mention that, of course, we go step by step with these scenarios. And of course, we are looking here at this move toward the downside, which it is labeled currently as WX and a Y. And that because, of course, if you have an impulse here, after you have finished potentially a wave 3 here, you have 1, 2, 1, 2, and then 3, 4, 5, 4, 5, potentially in case you have a 4, 5. If you have started an impulse, new impulse 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, you're looking to a wave 4 therefore. And now you have just invalidate both 1, 2s. Meaning this wave here has turned into a correction. It has finished into 3 waves. And then, of course, you're looking at least 3 waves towards the upside, potentially, of course, continuation for lower correctively. We're gonna see how this is gonna unfold. Don't forget that we have also here another impulse potentially finished, or it can be a 3 waves as well as a zigzag here somehow. But basically, this can be, of course, an impulse. Yeah? And that means, of course, it can be, yeah, but the problem with the 3 waves here, you cannot consider it as an impulse anymore. You have to take it as WX and a Y. Yeah? So potentially zigzag, correction, zigzag. Yeah? And then, of course, X in between for those waves as WX and a Y. And perfect match, by the way, perfect match between the scale and the length of it. Yeah, it looks like 1-to-1, right, between the W and the X. So that looks fine. And in case right now we are corrective in WX and a Y, we might face, of course, a drop, further drops toward the downside. Of course, it's gonna drop even, yeah, to the blue box, can be hit. But don't forget that you can drop simply as 3 waves down, 3 waves up, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 toward the downside as an A, B, and a C. Yeah, so we're gonna estimate this inside this area. The answer for this is gonna be given exactly here today, and we're gonna see, of course, what's gonna be. I think we are very, very close, of course, for a price answer here. Yesterday, we saw, of course, a hit for the 1-to-1 fib level and a break through it. But yeah, as you remember, I always mention we need more confirmation and more evidence that we are in a wave 3. We need to see the 1.27 at least touch as uncommon target normally for a wave 3. If this does not happen, I cannot call it a wave 3. It's still, of course, a wave C here for an A, B, and a C, guys. Extended wave C, as you can see, 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. Not nice impulse, even extended wave 1, wave 3, 4, and a 5. Now your wave 4 shorter than your wave 3, but not nice impulse, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and it looks like it is turning around. So we have to be careful with it. And we see here something, of course, dropping down. If we move even further on the 30-minute chart, yeah, so we can see 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. Okay, that's fine for your wave 5 finished. And then you're looking here for something corrective. So basically, we have to be careful with it. You know, we have to. It can be even 1, 2, 1, 2. Let me check even closer. So is that an impulse? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, this can be an impulse. 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. And then you're looking potentially at 1, 2 here, and continuation towards the downside after double 1, 2 here as leading diagonal, and potentially we drop down today. So we have to be careful, guys. We did not reach the target. I see impulses, and we might drop toward the downside. So yeah, we need to take care of it because yeah, we're still in a Y. We still higher potential. We're still in a Y. I know that we broke a lot of levels. We broke a lot of levels. We invalidated double 1, 2s here was a very high wave 4, like interfering with zone 1. But yeah, we did not reach, of course, a wave 3. If we don't reach a wave 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5, I cannot, of course, call continuation for higher. Right now, I see, of course, impulses toward the downside. So we might, of course, continue the trend for lower, guys. So be careful with it. The bearish market might, of course, continue. And this is exactly what we are looking at potentially in an ABC, big W, X, and a Y. So we're going to see how this is going to unfold. Thank you for watching. Thank you for your likes and comments. See you in the next one. Bye-bye.